Cell phones right now are the #1 stolen item in the country. That's why you may be reading in USA Today and the Pittsburgh Press about cell phone companies are under a lot of pressure to put a kill switch on their phones now so they can't be reused and sold. But let's take a look at what we have here. If you lost your phone, what would I have access to? Well, I have your whole call history. I'd be able to see who you called. I'd have your text message history. And you have to understand something. If you delete a text message, it doesn't disappear from your phone. There are lots of apps that I can redo those text messages. It's a computer. When you delete a file on your computer, it goes into your recycle bin and you can recover it. Same thing happens with a cell phone. This happened to the son of a guy I went to college with. He was a 21-year-old University of Pittsburgh law student. He was home in York. He was sitting on a park bench at 11 p.m. at night outside of a club that he was at. And he was talking to his girlfriend on the phone. And the reason we know everything that happened is his girlfriend heard the whole thing. He's sitting on a bench probably about 20, 30 yards from this club he was at. It's pretty dark. He gets approached by a 14-year-old with a gun. 14-year-old sticks him up, says, "I want your wallet and your cell phone." This law student says, "Listen, here's my wallet, there's credit cards, there's a little cash in there. Please don't take my cell phone." He goes, "I have so much information on my cell phone, my class schedule, all my contacts. Please don't take my cell phone. I'm not going to give it up." The next thing his girlfriend heard was a gunshot. When the police arrived, he was dead. They caught the 14-year-old boy. And when the cops were interviewing him, they said, "Why would you kill somebody for a cell phone?" And the kid was just matter of fact. Oh, he goes, "Well, I take cell phones for two reasons. One, I can resell the hardware and make money there. But two," he goes, "I make more money selling the information on the cell phone." He goes, he resells the information to identity thieves because we keep so much personal information on there. And you know what else he told the police officers? He targeted people that were on the phone. And the police officer says, "Well, why do you target people on the cell phone? Because they're distracted?" He goes, "No, because they probably got unpassword protected their phone to make a phone call. So I know their phone wasn't password protected. So if he gets the phone while they're on it, then he just keeps his finger on the phone so it doesn't go with the password so we can get access to the information." And the best way for me to explain what sextortion is to give you an actual case. A young girl went to a basketball game. It was an away game. School was probably 30, 40 minutes away. She was 14 years old. She comes back from the away game. She gets a message from a 17-year-old on Facebook. He says, "Hey, I saw you at the game. I go to the other school. I think you're really cute." So the girl friends him and they start communicating. Unfortunately for her, that 17-year-old boy was a 54-year-old male with a total fake profile on Facebook. He had a picture of a 17-year-old boy up there, a good-looking 17-year-old boy. He had all the interests and hobbies of a 17-year-old boy. But what this 54-year-old male did, nothing right away. They call it grooming. What he did was he groomed her. He just communicated with her very, very friendly for a couple months to get her trust. Then he sends her this message. He says, "I think I'm really falling in love with you. You're very beautiful. I've seen a lot of pictures of you, but I'd really like to see a little bit more of you. But I have too much respect for you to send me a naked picture of yourself. But maybe something like you in your bra and panties. That's no worse than a bikini, and I just want to see a little more of you." So the girl thinks to herself, "Wow, he respects me. He doesn't want me to send a sexting picture. He just wants, and really, with bra and panties, that's no worse than a bathing suit." So she poses suggestively and sends him the photo. Now the trouble really begins. He responds back to her, "I really like that photo. It was gorgeous. I kind of changed my mind. I want to see a little more of you. Would you send me a photo of your topless?" She responds, "Absolutely not." She goes, "I'm not going to do that. You told me you respected me, and now you're asking me that. The answer is no." He responds back, "Oh, I think you will, because if you don't, I'm going to send that photo of you in your underwear to your family, your friends, your church group. I'm going to post it on Twitter, Facebook, all the social networks. Everybody's going to know." Now, think about this girl. Oh my gosh, my parents are going to find out? He knows my church groups. He knows everything from my Facebook page. Oh my gosh, what if these people find out? She responds back, "I'll send you one more photo." And she sends a topless photo. And then it just goes on from there. and it ends up as a sexual favor. And this is happening all over the country.